What up, y'all? It's Araneae Storm checking in for the Moon Sign series. For those of y'all, if it's your first time coming in, my name is Araneae Storm. I am your cosmic rootwork astrologer. I specialize in Mars activations as well as North Node and South Node consultations. I could take you to where you've been, where you're going, and let's back that up. I could show you where you've been, where you're at, and where the fuck you going, and also using your Mars to take you in the direction that you want to be. So if that's what you want, and that's what you're into, and that's what you like to see in this lifetime, make sure you hit me up at Araneae Storm, araneastorm.waste.com/info. I definitely can do that. Also, if you would like to book like a personal reading to kind of get a little bit more, just like a question, like I want to go a little bit deeper into like my moon and like the aspects to my moon and all that good shit, or just whatever, let me know. Hit me up at araneastorm at gmail.com, and yeah, we'll go from there. So without further ado, what the fuck is anyway? We're gonna move into Libra moon, and if this is your first time coming to my channel, I'm gonna apologize in advance because the moon is in Gemini. I have a Mars in Gemini, and wow, it's a lot right now. It's like 17 different people here right now. We're all saying hello, but back to Libra, because this is about you. So if this is your first time coming through and you're like, what the fuck is a moon sign? This is my first time learning about the moon sign. Or I want to know about somebody else's moon sign, or I just want to learn about astrology in general. This is the place for you. This is the place to be. Once again, thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all to all the new, people that's been coming through and supporting. I really, really do appreciate you. I see you. Thank you. You know what I mean? But let's get into it. So your moon sign. What is the moon sign? I've been saying this on the other videos. There's this dope astrologer called his name is Finesse, and how he explained the moon sign, or he explained the big three or big four for my cuspers out there, is basically like, like your rising sign is, if you're looking at a home, your rising sign is how you ride by the home and what's outside the home and what it looks like. And I took it a little bit further to say, like, your sun sign is like the inside of your home, how the inside of your house looks, and then your moon sign is like the bedroom. Not everybody can come and not everybody can go. You feel me? Like, unless you just that one, that's the life that you live. Hey, for all glory is me, boo, do you? But this is for those people that really know you the most, that really know you well, behind closed doors. This is who you are. One thing I don't know if I've been saying I know in the last two that I did, I know I did a bit, but in a lot of, especially in ancient astrology, your moon sign was actually one of the most important signs before the sun. It's so crazy, like that masculine and feminine duality of like the sun being masculine, the moon being feminine, the moon being looked at as, the strongest sign that people would look at, or the first sign that people would look at to kind of define or just give people a scope. And now it's like the sun. It's so crazy. That's a whole nother subject for another day. Libra moons. All right. And this section, or this week, I've been actually talking about, like, first kind of segueing into, like, also rules your relationship at home, relationship with mother. So I've been segueing into like that, and then actually going into the description. So for Libra moons, the relationship with the mom could have been it could have played out in all types of ways. And one thing I will say again, that I've been saying on the other videos, this definitely has to do, check the aspects to your moon. This is not going to go for everybody. This is just, a general a general description of what it could have been like, growing up. So this is what you see when, mama could have been in and out of relationship. She could have been back and forth, with someone or people, just kind of touch go, because she loved love. Like she wanted to feel love, even if it was at the detriment of, sacrificing, and not sacrificing like children, but like, just sacrificing her familial, you know, or the tribe or the village or whatever you want to call your family dynamic, you know, felt like they needed that partnership in order to really thrive in this world. You know, they were looking for that other person to do that. So they could have went out of their way to really, you know, look for that and search for that even it could have came at the detriment of your own personal, you know, livelihood and the way you grew up and stuff, you know, because she was searching for that. Mama also cared very much so about the way you looked. And if it wasn't the way you looked, she cared a lot about the way that she looked and how the way she was presented in or came off into the world. You know, she didn't allow you or allow herself to go out, you know, like we say, looking any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, she very much so was interested in her, even if it's not her own appearance, but like your appearance and how you looked, and, you know, very much did care about what other people said about you, you know what I mean, and the way that you presented in the world. You know, that could have been a big thing. Also, one thing I can say too, or just adding off to what I've already said, is like, you know, the Libra Ma could have made things very beautiful. Or once again, and also too, I want to say, like, if your mama wasn't, and I don't even think I said it in the other videos, but if mama wasn't involved in your life, this could have been like a motherly figure or just feminine energy, you know, that really played a role in your life as well. So, you know, for those of y'all that's like, damn, I didn't even grow up, I'm just feeling that energy in this video. It's like, I haven't even said in the other videos, but I'm just feeling the energy in this video. Like, well, what if I didn't grow up with my mom, my actual mom, or, you know what I mean? Like, this is feminine energy that could have been around you. Or if you were just solo, like, this could have been energy that you had to experience. So I don't know why I picked that up for y'all, but I'm picking that up for y'all. Definitely. Also has a way with words. Libra moons especially definitely want to check your Mercury, but very much so has a way with words. Kind of like Gemini moon. Can really talk their way out of things, or, you know what I'm saying? Could have been very passive as well, because she wanted to appease other people, or wanted you to kind of go with the flow of things, not do too much. Or it could have been the opposite, because, you know, Libra also energy stands for justice, so could have been heavily involved in politics, or, you know, teaching you about like the ways of the world and how you can be involved in changing like the system, the government system, and the systems that have been built around us and things like that. So it could have played out in many ways. Like I said, you definitely want to check the aspects to your moon, but that's just kind of like a general scope of some of the things that I was pulling, like what could have this relationship with another been like. So Libra moons, the first thing that I know, definitely for risings, but I want to say moons, is like the aesthetics. I know I said this in the rising video, but it can definitely play off the moon too. It's like y'all have like inherent like just eye for shapes and some, you know, symmetry, and being able to really, like, just like Virgo moon, you have that eye. And I think that's what you learn from Virgo moon, is like you have an eye for seeing detail, not as much as Virgo moon does, but you have an eye for seeing detail. You know what like kind of colors go together, you know, like when it comes to fashion, you know what pieces go together. Like you're really good at putting yourself together, and you're really good at putting other people together. And I feel like one of the things that you would be really, really good at would be like fashion, or being somebody's stylist, or being a mediator, because you're really good with like hearing both sides of the story, but not being biased on either end, and really getting people to kind of work they shit out too. Judges is also something that goes into this. Another thing too, loves love. That's what I kind of talked about in the mother relationship, but you love, and seeing your mother or seeing a motherly figure play out in your life, that they really felt like they needed that partnership. It could have rubbed off on you. It could either rubbed off on you, or you're just like, you know what, if this is the energy that I'm receiving, that I'm not receiving, that I don't even want it if it's gonna make me if it's gonna make me react or act like this, of like just needing it so much. So there can be a codependency there too, of like, because you feel like you need a partner, you need to find a balance, another, you know, side to your scale. Like, you can be very codependent and will take, I'm not saying take anything, but you'll settle, or just, yeah, settle in a sense of like, because you really want to receive that love, or really want to receive that from somebody else. So you'll, even if it's something bothering you, you don't want to break the monotony. You don't want to like Aries moon will, you know, your opposite sign will like break some shit up or do some shit just to like, you know what I'm saying, just to kind of do something different or express how they feel. You'll keep a lot of stuff in because you don't want conflict and you don't want to go there, you know what I'm saying? So it can be that energy. So you have to learn from Aries moon and just Aries energy in general how to be able to stand up and speak up for yourself. And if there's something that you do not agree with, or there's something that you really don't, it's not for you, then it's okay to like pull back and retreat into yourself and figure out what you actually need. And I'm gonna come back to that as when, you know, towards the end. But like, you know, this is about value. This is about value. My bad, y'all. This is about value. You know, like Taurus, you know, y'all share this Venusian like energy, you know, and so it's like, you know, you love, even though you're, you know, cardinal air, you still love things about this material realm. You know, you like to feel secure, especially when you're in a relationship. Like, if you feel secure in your relationship, and you feel, even though, once again, this is also wishy-washy energy. It's like, oh my God, should I stay? Damn, should I go? Damn, should I stay? Damn, should I? You know what I mean? Like, it's those kind of things. But if you feel really secure in the relationship with somebody, you'll stay. Like I said, it's kind of like Taurian energy. Like, you'll give unto this relationship like never before if you feel really secure in this relationship. But being secure in a relationship, also you have to understand that you have to be secure within yourself, Libra. You know, you got to know that you got to find that Aries within you and know that you don't need to necessarily be in a relationship with somebody in order to receive the security that you need. You can find that within yourself. Not to say that you wasn't put on this earth to successfully, once again, aspects, baby, to successfully find successfully attract that energy that you want to receive. But you have to find that within yourself first in order for that to manifest outwardly. You feel me? You gotta find it, and it's a never-ending process. Don't get me wrong. This is all the you know, the whole thing while we in this bitch. But for real, like, you have that partnership energy within yourself, and being grounded in who you are will attract that person that's gonna see you and take care. You know, y'all be able to take care of each other like you need to, like you mean to, you know. Very vain also. You know, Libra moon, like, regardless of the situation, like, Libra likes pretty things. Libra likes pretty things. Libra likes nice looking things. Libra likes luxurious things. You know, that Venusian energy of like wanting quality things, and you know, but that vainness can also lead to very superficial things as well. I'm not trying to throw y'all under the Kim Kardashian shade bus, but baby, you know what I mean? Like, it can get very nasty. And that's no shade to Kim Kardashian, because I'm not here to talk about other people. She's not even a Libra moon. She's a Libra, but just the energy of like the superficialness, or, you know, it can be like Leo moon in the sense of seeking external validation or seeking attention, because, you know, you want to impress people who don't even fucking really know you for real. Like, that shit dead as fuck. And then also too, like, you know, one thing I can even say about you know, Libra moons is like, y'all essentially want, not even y'all essentially want, shit, my mind just went in two places right now. Basically, I just want to say to y'all Libra moons, like, if you having body issues, because this is something that's coming up for me. I didn't even write this down, but if you're having, what is going on? Like, y'all need to hear some shit today. If y'all are having body issues of like where you're looking at your body in the mirror, and I'm not here trying to tell motherfucker what they should or should do with their body. I'm just saying that y'all are very prone to feeling like, you know, you need like this plastic surgery, or you need to look like these bitches because these motherfuckers is getting more attention, so maybe I need to look like this, or maybe I need to look like that. Like I said, going back to like the mother-daughter relationship, like mother could have really felt like, well, in order to be this, then you need to be, this is how you need to be looking, this is how you need to be doing it. And like, you don't want that energy, Libra. Like, you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that you don't want it. I'm just saying, like, I need to light the Apollo for y'all. Listen, that, find it in yourself. You know, find areas in your chart, or just summon the areas within you and find it in yourself to know that you are perfect just like you are. You know, you perfect just like you are. And something's telling me to tell y'all that. I didn't even write that shit down. It's just really coming up for me. Y'all need to hear a message, Libra. I don't know what is going on, but something's like message bitch, message hoe. Anyway, definitely, once again, like that people pleasing energy, basically like lying in a sense of not telling the full truth, or beating around the bush because you don't want to hurt people's feelings. People's feelings is going to get hurt, Libra. People's feelings is going to get hurt. So sometimes you just do have to tell it like it is. And if people can't handle it, maybe they're just not for you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just not, or they're just not supposed to get the message at that time. You know, so speak on how you feel. You know, don't be afraid to really speak on how you feel. Actually, I would definitely say for my Libra moons, definitely get in touch with whatever your Mercury sign is and wield that fucking energy, the power of voice. Also check what your third house is too. You know, harness that energy so you can speak up and speak clear and speak loudly for the things that you know to be true, and not hesitate or second guess yourself on what you need for you. Not anybody else, but what you need for you. Oh, like I put, needs to get a sense of what they believe in. Yeah, you're very intellectual. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a very, very intellectual sign. It's this cardinal air we're talking about. And you have a lot of things to say. You have a lot of things to speak on. This is inner justice. This is inner, in a sense, revolution, even in a sense. I mean, now, I'm not saying y'all gonna go all the way, but for a sense, like, you want the system to be fair and not, you know, this world's a little bit different, but you want things to essentially be fair in your world. So, you know, create that balance, I would say, for yourself, you know, however you envision it and however you see it. Definitely the life of the party. You know, you attract people to you. That's why I'm saying, like, you don't need to search for it outside of yourself. Because of your personality and because you're so sociable and you're likable, you know what I'm saying, people will come to you. Just make sure that the people that are coming to you, Libra, are coming to you for the right intentions. You know, not because you are the life of the party and you have good energy, you know what I'm saying? You know, your energy, you got just a vibe about you and stuff like that. Like, there's sometimes people that will come or try to take that or see that and then want to take that for themselves. So you have to be able to, Virgo moon, discern what is for you and what is not for you. And then for Scorpio moon, which I will be getting into after that, being able to cut and slice it. You know what I'm saying? So you can, you know, Sagittarius moon elevate into that next level, that Jupiterian level. You feel me? Whew, Libra, the peacemakers. You know, you need peace. You know, you need peace, and putting other people's needs over your own, putting other people's need over your own is just like a slap in the fucking face to the ancestors. It's okay to help. I had to tell this to Virgo as well. It's okay to help. It's okay to, and even Leo too. it's okay to help, it's okay to support, it's okay to be there, but you don't have to be balls deep in you don't have to go all the way in for people who wouldn't do the same for you just to show face. Like, that's fake. That's really fake. And especially the way this world is right now, you know, we looking for the real ones to actually come through. We looking for the people that really see you, you know, for who you are once again, and appreciate that, and just knowing how to balance the give and the take, you know, knowing how to speak up for what it is that you need. That's what you come to learn from Aries moon, is like speaking up for your needs, you know, creating those boundaries for people, and telling people where to fuck off too. You know, that's another thing. Like, regardless if that shit hurts their feelings or not, I promise you, once you get used to that shit, once you get used to that energy of telling people where they can put it, and I'm not saying you gotta be disrespectful about this shit, but just really taking a stance and really, you know what I'm saying, letting people know, like, yeah, actually it's a hell no for me. Like, I see you, I understand where you're coming from, but not me. I'm not the one. Much love to you. So that's my Libra moon analysis. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be moving on to Scorpio moon. And thank y'all once again for coming through for the kid. You know what I mean? Radiant Storm Astrology. Like I said, if you would like to if you would like to book a personal reading with me, definitely hit me up and let me know. I got you. Alright, so I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Alright? Deuces.